I need to be fast this time rating your guys' cars, because last time it took me 12 minutes to do 10 cars, which is not fast enough because the pile we've got over there, it would take me about a year. So let's get to rating some cars. First of all, we've got the man that just has an unlimited bank account, apparently, because he submitted 4 of his own cars. First of all, we have this R33 4-door. Pretty nice. I've got dust on it. Why are my hands so cold? An R33. Pretty cool. Now, where are we going? I think, personally, we bang it there. Seems fair. Seems fairly on par with the Scoob, but it is a Skyline. So it is a little bit better. Next is his BMW E92. I can't tell if it's just going off the things this guy sent me. I'm presuming it's a 3 litre of some kind. Could be diesel, could be petrol, but either way, pretty cool. I think it's got to be. Oh no, he's got some nice wheels on it. It's going in line with LGTR and Jack's MX-5. This is the thing. The more cars we get on this wall, the more that are up for contention of like, does that one actually belong there? So we have this man's GC8 Scoob, which also looks like a pretty cool daily, if you ask me. Now, it's not as cool as our earlier GC8 Scoob. By earlier, I mean the last episode. But this is still a pretty cool car. I think we go in line with the other Scoob, just a little bit behind his R33. And I say his R33, but for some reason, this man has 2. Now this one's very much cooler than his 4-door, and I really like the wheels on it. I really like the body kit on it. It's sitting perfectly, in my opinion. It's not stanced out. It's sitting nice. So I think we put it. Oh, but then the Supra's there. Let's go we'll sneak it in this gap there. I think that is a pretty good place for the R33. Why do I have so many followers with Scoobs? We've got 1, 2, 3, and now number 4. This is my probably 3rd favourite generation of Scooby, but it's still very cool. Oh, we've already got one up there. But this one is in blue, and we do like a blue. Let's just go put them next to each other. But the blue one is slightly ahead because it is blue, and we love blue cars. Next on the list, we have Bradley's FN2 Type R. Now, I've seen this car. It's fully stripped, I think, if my memory serves me well. It does have like some Alibaba splitter and canard strapped to the front of it, but it's fine. Could do with some wheels, Bradley, so get them sorted. The thing is, I know a lot of people hate the FN2, but I quite like them. So I'm thinking, but it's going level with the E46 and the 350. Another MX-5. This is going to be full of MX-5s, like my Japfest stand. All peeling away because of how cold it is. It's got a colour match hardtop. That's always good. That's what we like to see. I like the fact that the front bumper's actually half black. I believe that is the Tupperware front lip. Needs some side skirts. Probably needs lowering a bit in the rear too. I like the wheels. So for that sake, I think it's going. No, let's just put it up a bit. It can go there. Now, for our next car, we have, well, in shot, we have Josh's MX-5, which is, of course, is sat in number 3 at the minute. But we also have this blue. Is it 2.5? Yeah. I think it's in Mark 2.5. Don't quote me on that. I can't. Yes, it is. I can see the fog light ducts. But Mark 2.5 MX-5. Nice wheels. Needs a hard top. The fitment is good. The lip is good. It is good. So this is just kind of turning into, we're just going to have a line of cars just straight down here. I actually think we're making record time here. Like, the wall has almost doubled. We now have, I think I've done 8 today. So that means we've now got 18 cars on the wall. And it took me 12 or 13 minutes to do 10. So we're good. What car's next? We have a Mazda 3. Or it could be a Mazda. Is it one of those Mazda 6 Sportback things or whatever they are? I don't know. Whatever it is, I think it's a 3. It looks pretty cool with the roof box on it. I like the colour. It's just wheels and lowering springs though. So with a roof box on top. This is going to be borderline meh and cool. Like, it's a cool daily at the end of the day. Like, if I was driving that as a daily, I'd be happy. It's pretty cool. Now, our next car. I don't know my Golfs, okay? I don't know. I know it's a Mark 6 or a Mark 7, but it looks pretty cool. And I'm going to get so much hate for this, but I rate the GTI more than I rate the Rs. There's just, I'd much rather own a GTI than an R. I feel there's a lot more history behind it. I feel like I just don't like the R. I just don't like it. I'd much rather a manual GTI, and I feel like I'd had so much more fun in that car. I think is it better than a 350? Like I'd probably would I take a 350 and an E46 over it? Probably. But do I think this Mark 6 or 7? Oh, I can't believe I've just done that. Whatever mark it is, I like the colour of it. Let's not be a cop-out for once. Let's put that there. Let's actually secure a new spot rather than going down in a straight line like I've done here and here and here and here. We've got Mark 1 MX-5. Is this the first? Oh, no, we've got Josh's. Okay, we've got one Mark 1 MX-5 on here. Now we're about to have 2. This looks fairly stock at the end of the day. It's got painted calipers. It's got some wheels. It needs some lows. It needs a body kit, really. I mean, take Josh's, for example. I think that's a very nice one. That's how you should build a Mark 1 OEM Plus, not over the top. But this is also going to be on the same line as this Mazda, because it's the same premise. It's just wheels at the end of the day. Nice car, but needs more modification to progress up the wall. Oh, car number 12 already. We're zooming through this. And it's a 3000 GT, GTO, whatever. I don't know if it's a Jap import or not, so I don't know what it is. But either way, this was in contention instead of a 300ZX, which I'm kind of regretting now because the 300ZX is in a million pieces, but I know these have gearbox issues and tappet issues, and they just like to go bang. So I did go for the 300ZX instead. But still, a very cool car. I'd love to own one of these one day. I think it'd be pretty cool to have both of them sat next to each other. So where are we actually going to go with this? I'm feeling it looks like it's just got wheels, nothing else. It probably could do with being a bit lower. Stock bodies on these are very nice. They don't really need much of a body kit. So for that reason, it's going level with this startlet. If you don't like MX-5s, I'd brace yourself because the next 5 cars are MX-5s. This is what I mean by we're going to have like this downwards is just going to have to be MX-5s just all along there. Anyway, we have this very nice NB. I like the wheels. I just like the body kit. It's got lazy eyes, which is pretty cool. It needs a hard top. It needs a colour match hard top, my boy. But cool MX-5 nonetheless. So where are we thinking? That's a cool MX-5, but this one's cooler. It's not as cool as that, and definitely not as cool as that. So I'm thinking just here somewhere. I'm literally going to walk into the unit like a few days' time, and these are all just going to be on the floor. And there's a puddle of water because the ceiling's leaking as well. Onto another MX-5. This time it's a Mark 1, lovely colour. I quite like how it's like a brownish soft top matching the red, quite nice. I like the wheels, I like the painted calipers to match the colour. I've just realised this is the same guy's car who owns this because I can see that in the background, which is pretty cool. So his Mark 1 is definitely cooler than his daily, but it's a pretty cool 2-car combo either way. Now, I think it sits in between. I think it goes just here, just sort of ahead of that MX-5, but behind that. We're just ranking MX-5s by MX-5s. We're not paying attention to any of the other cars on the wall currently. We have another Mark 1. It's a bit of a 50-50 one, this is. This is purple and silver with, I think they're JR5s or 15s. I'm not sure. It's an MX-5 at the end of the day. It's cool. But I think this one sits above it just purely because it's one colour. When this is done, yeah, it's over here if it's going that purple, or if it's like one whole colour. But just because it's mismatched colour at the minute, I think it's got to go there. But if you're watching this, owner of this car, please, once your car is complete and the build is finished, please send me another picture and we will re-rate your car. We've got another MX-5. Anyway, NB1. It's just a stock MX-5 with different wheels on it. So pretty obvious where it's going. It's going level with the other one, which is pretty stock, other than just wheels. Smack bang in line. I've realised I'm placing these wonky, so if you've got OCD, shut up. Now, I saw this one on MX-5 on Instagram, and the fitment isn't the greatest at the front, but I quite like it. Like, I'll put a picture of the back end of this car because it's got quite a nice spoiler on it. It's white. It just looks nice, and I think the lighting is doing it a lot of favours as well. It's got Mark II wheels on it. I just really quite like it. I like the lips on it and pause. I like the lip kit on it. I like the side skirts. I like the colour. I like that it's all one colour. So, at the end of the day, it's just there, isn't it? Oh, this is actually looking so cool. Like, who else? Matt Armstrong doesn't have a cool wall in his unit. I do. Suck on those apples. Guys, we've got 5 cars left, and I lied. There's more MX-5s, but luckily only 2. So, starting off with... No, let's go get the MX-5s out of the way first. It's the only way to do it, isn't it? So, this one. This is the same owner as second place Scoob right here. Unfortunately, his MX-5 is a little bit rotten. And it's not got a colour match hardtop. But it's lowered, it's got wheels. I think it goes here. It would be nice if it wasn't rotten and had a colour matched hardtop. It would more be like, what? No, it needs body kit. It needs a few things doing to it. Put the same amount of money you put into the Scoob into the MX-5, and then MX-5 would come here with Scoob. Magic. I'm definitely not going to be very, very biased about this one because it's crystal blue. Anyway, this is Jensen's crystal blue MX-5. Where do we think it goes? Now, I'm really going to be biased just because it's the same colour as mine. But obviously, it's not to the standard of Jack's. But I think it goes just ahead of that one. Just if that one was crystal blue, it'd be here, but it's not. And well, I just like crystal blues. That does have black wheels though, but I do like crystal blues, and I like the spoiler. It can no, it can go level with the black one. Here at Max's Garage, we are not biased at all. Anyway, next, we've got a Mini. It's my friend Robert's Mini. Now, I don't like Minis, I'm going to be honest. It is his first car, so fair play. It's got like 160 or 180 horse, something like that. But it's a nice colour. I'll nice you. I'll I'll put you a little bit ahead of these three here. You're just a bit ahead. But if I wasn't being nice, you'd be like, down there, Robbie. Now, talking about down there, we've got a Yaris T-Sport. I'm not a fan, to be honest with you. I've seen one of them. My mate Ollie owns one. He did it quite nice. But this is just as stock as it gets. And I'm not a fan of the colour, really. It's a flat blue. That's a sparkly blue. That's also a very sparkly blue. We like that. But this isn't a sparkly blue. This is like a Subaru blue, but on a Toyota. It just doesn't sit right. So I think it just sits in the middle of meh. Anyway, the final car is a baguette. It is a Renault Clio 172. I believe it's a phase 2. I do quite like a baguette. I'm quite partial to them. Now, it's got some nice wheels on it. And, I really quite like this. You know what? The FN2 and the Clio 182, 172 platform, they're on par with each other. So if they're on par with each other and they've got similar modifications done, obviously the Clio isn't fully caged, but still a cool car, still a nice build. Nonetheless, it fits in with our line. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 32 cars on the wall now. That's pretty impressive. Now, if your car isn't in this video and you've already sent it to me, it will most likely be in the next video. I just need to print more off. And I ran out of time to print because I've got to cut them all out as well. But if you enjoyed today's video, remember, we are doing this all throughout January. So hit that subscribe button, go watch yesterday's video, and hit the notification bell to be alerted for tomorrow's video. Goodbye.